me turn my green light on. You can hear me a little better. Let me open a special meeting of the City Council, City of Pearland for Monday, May 15th, year 2017. We're calling this meeting to order, and the purpose of the meeting is the identification and a designation of the winners of the recent election, and also the seating of these individuals. So we're moving to item number 1 of our purpose of the meeting, consideration of possible action. Councilmember Carbone, would you present this for our consideration?
Thank you, Mayor. Resolution R 2017-107, a resolution and order of the City Council of the City of Pearland, Texas, canvassing the returns and declaring the results of the general and special election held in the City of Pearland, Texas on May 6, 2017. Whereas there was held in the City of Pearland, Texas on the 6th day of May 2017, a city general and special election at which the offices to be filled for mayor, member of council position number 3, member of council position number 5, and member of the council position number 7 were submitted to a vote of the duly qualified resident electors of said city. Whereas at this special meeting of the City Council of the City of Pearland on May 15, 2017, after date of said election, being held for the purpose of canvassing the returns and declaring the results of the general and special election held on May 6, 2017, now therefore be it resolved and ordered by the City Council of the City of Pearland, Texas, that the election described was duly called and notice thereof given in accordance with law, that the said election was held in the manner required by law, that the due returns of said election have been made by the proper officers, and it appeared from said returns duly and legally made that there were cast at such election 7,660 valid and legal votes, and that said election resulted in the following vote totals. For mayor, Quentin Wiltz, 3,461, or 45.6%. Tom Reed, 3,710, 48.9%. Jimmy Amos, 418, 5.5%. For member of the council, position number 3, J. Darnell Jones, 3,167 votes, 44.6%. Gary Moore, 3,929 votes, 55.4%. For member of the council, position number 7, Bud Tollefson, 173 or 2.3%. Sherry Stockwell, 1,400, 19.3%. Woody Owens, 1,531, 21%. GC Sonny Atkins, 701 or 9.7%. Dahlia Kaseb, 2,958, 40.7%. Terry Gray, 498 or 6.9%. Special election for member of the council, position number 5, J. David Little, 4,222 or 65%. Jude T.A. Smith, 2,305 or 35.3%. The City Council of the City of Pearland hereby officially and affirmatively declares that the results as shown above are the real and true results of the election held on May 6, 2017 within the City of Pearland, Texas. The candidate elected to serve as the member of the council, position number 3, is Gary Moore. The member of the council, position number 5, is J. David Little. Said parties is hereby declared duly elected to said respective office, subject to taking of the oath of office and statement of elected officers as provided by the laws of the state of Texas. The candidates for the mayor and member of council, position number 7, failed to receive a majority of all votes cast. Therefore, a general runoff election shall be ordered by the mayor. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on this item at this point? Hearing none, we do have motion second on the floor, Mr. Secretary.
Councilmember Carbone?
Aye.
Councilmember Reed?
Aye.
Councilmember Moore?
Aye.
Councilmember Hill?
Aye.
Councilmember Perez?
Aye.
Resolution 2017-107 is approved 5-0 with Councilmember Ordino absent from the chambers.
Okay. Let the record reflect that Councilmember Ordino is ill and was unable to make the meeting tonight. He does send his best wishes. And I want to express my appreciation for so many of you here tonight. This is a ritual that we go through each year, and that is selecting our leaders of our community, and we're delighted that we have so many quality people that have a desire to serve our community and step forward, and we are delighted to have so many quality people show up to vote and do their civic duty as required by our being a good citizen in our community. So with that information in the record, let us move into the agenda with item number 2. And it is my distinct pleasure to ask Councilmember Moore if he would step forward. Family here, and I think it's appropriate to have something that is suitable for framing. Now, being a poor but honest mayor, I didn't have them framed yet, but we're working on that as soon as I collect from them a little later. But this is the certificate of election in the name and by the authority of the City of Pearland, Texas. This is to certify that a general election held on the 6th day of May, 2017, Mr. Gary Moore was duly elected council member position number 3. And in testimony thereof, I will hereunto sign my name and cause the seal of the city of Pearland to be affixed this 15th day of May, 2017. And it was a great deal of pleasure I signed this as Tom Reed, your mayor. And I'd like to present this to you and the family and let us take a step for it. Good to see you, man.
Thank you. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
One more. 3, 2, 1. All right.
I'd like to ask Councilman, Municipal Judge, take over.
You'll raise your right hand. I'll stand this way so the audience can see the real person. I state your name.
Gary Moore,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of council member position number 3
of council member position number 3
for the city of Pearland
for the City of Pearland
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and the laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And I'll take him and put him back. I'm going to put him to work. So it is our tradition for me to introduce him to present council.
How you doing? Gary Moore, nice to meet you.
You remember the handshake. Good. That information in the record. Let me go down and ask Mr. Little if he would step forward. And this is the lovely wife. And good to see you tonight.
Good to see you.
We also have another certificate suitable for framing that I think is, these certificates of election are very, very personable. They have a particular reason to designate and for the citizens to know that a particular individual has been assigned, been elected, and is the position that they'll hold in the future. And let me read this into the record. A certificate of election in the name and by the authority of the City of Pearland, Texas. This is to certify that at a special election held on May the 6th, 2017, David Little, I didn't know it was your name, J. David Little was duly elected council member position number 5. In testimony hereof, I have hereof signed my name and caused the seal of the city of Pearland to be affixed the 15th day of May 18, 2017. It's a great deal of pleasure. I sign this as Tom Reed, your mayor, and present this to you. And thank both of you here as we take a close-up picture here.
All right, 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. And we'll do a group one too when you get.
Ladies and gentlemen. Let's not something out there.
That's right, no, there you go. Is that? No. Okay, he's got his son there. Give him the praise. I state your name.
I, David Little,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of council member position number 5
of councilman position number 5
of the City of Pearland
of the City of Pearland
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mayor.
You know, I've always thought when we go through the process of swearing in, both of us like this. I go to the schools quite often. It used to be I'd go to handshake the kids, then it went to high five, and now it's a fist bump. Look like you're going to do the high five Bill, would you see him in the appropriate position?
So we'll do one group picture real quick up here.
Okay.
Sitting or standing?
We'll do both. Three, two, one. Okay, we're doing one standing. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, thanks.
This is probably the last time we'll treat these new candidates this nicely. Moving in our agenda to new business item number 5. Councilmember Reed, would you read into the record? Item number 6. Yeah. Thank you.
Consideration and possible action, resolution number R2017-108, a resolution and order of the City Council of the City of Pearland, Texas, ordering the holding of a general runoff election to be held on Saturday, June 10th, 2017, for the purpose of electing a mayor and council member to position number 7 of the City of Pearland City Council. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on this motion at this point? Hearing none. Mr. Secretary, we do have a motion second on the floor.
Councilmember Reed,
Aye.
Councilmember Moore,
Aye.
Councilmember Little, Councilmember Perez,
Aye.
Councilmember Carbone.
Aye.
Resolution 2017-108 passed 5-0 with Councilmember Ordno absent from the chambers.
Okay. At this point in our agenda, I'd like to ask former Councilmember Hill if he would step to the podium and give us a chance to say farewell.
Will do. State my name and address.
Would you give us your name and address and your name, please?
Greg Hill, 3519 Liberty Drive, also known as Pearland City Hall. So that's what it feels like I've been living the last 6 years. But no, obviously, I think everybody knows, but for those that don't, I'm coming off council so that I can run for judge countywide, County Court of Law number 1. It'll be the first time ever in the history of Brazoria County to have a judge from Pearland represent one of the county court of laws. There's 4 county courts of law. So I'm looking forward to still serving Pearland in a different capacity, but I'll just say, so I'm getting into partisan politics, and it seems like Pearland City Council races have become a little bit partisan. And so I think that's sad. So to some extent, I just pray and wish that the voters out there recognize that. We should look to elect representatives that care about Pearland, not about partisan politics, and not represent one side of the city over the other, but someone that sees Pearland as a whole, one city. So I appreciate serving up here with all you guys. I've served with girls and guys, and they've all been great. You guys have been one of the best councils. Mayor has said that. I agree. So you're all awesome, and you're going to do a great job as you continue to do a great job. It makes me feel comfortable stepping down because I know the city's in good hands, and I'm honored to have David Little replace me. The only other person better than David Little would be Jonna, his wife. But then again, the same could be said about me. The only one better than me would be Amy, my wife. So, but I'll tell you, I love Pearland, and I've loved serving the city, and I'm not sad to leave because I'm still going to be serving the city. And anything that you all need from me or for me to do for you or anyone in this city, please don't hesitate to reach out. Love y'all. Love you all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, while you're standing, we're going to have cookies and punch in the lobby and have a little meet and greet. So if you'll join us in the lobby in a few minutes right now, our city council meeting then will proceed as we go to a series of public hearings. And I'll do this at 6:29.